my son, Antonio. And for my beloved husband, Martin. Please, Lord, keep each one safe wherever he may be. And bring them home to their family who loves and misses them.
I'm glad lighting the candles every night makes you feel better, Mama, but they're not coming home.
You don't know that, Luis.
Would you please stop kidding yourself? It's been years.
Tell me about your date tonight. How's Beth?
Beth's fine. She sends her love.
Then you had a nice time?
And now I, the great Misha, will make a lovely lady to disappear.
Let me out!
Oh, my God, Sheridan.
Open it now. Huh?
Come on, open it up.
It's stuck!
The only way we're gonna get this thing open is with an axe.
There's an axe in the firebox in the kitchen.
Sheridan, I know you're scared. It's Luis. Calm down. I'll get you out. I promise.
It wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault.
Of course it wasn't.
It wasn't my fault.
All right, she's in shock. Get some damp rags. Okay. Oh. Okay, you're safe now. Everything's gonna be okay. Truth is, it's... Excuse me, I gotta call Hank over at Grace Bennett's bed and breakfast. No answer. Thought Hank would be back by now.
Is everything all right, Luis?
It's just been a very strange evening.
What made your night so strange, Luis? Was it something to do with Beth?
No, Beth's fine as always.
Well, I'm glad. Perhaps you two will date more often. I always liked her.
Yeah, I remember. You took her shopping for wedding dresses when I hadn't even proposed.
Well, you were so well suited. I still think you should have gotten married years ago.
I wasn't ready, Mama.
Oh, nonsense. You're the most grown-up and responsible of all my children. You gave up your personal goals to help support our family.
Well, I don't regret the decision I made for 1 minute.
I have. I feel terrible that sometimes we've cost you the kind of happiness that comes from marriage.
Well, from what I've seen, happiness and marriage don't always go hand in hand.
If you're speaking about my marriage to your father...
Okay, Papa abandoned us, Mama.
He did not, Luis. He disappeared.
Look, I've heard this all before.
But you don't listen. When you love someone, you learn to take the bad with the good. You stick with them, even when things are hard.
I don't want to argue with you, Mama. And besides, your advice is wasted on me. I'm not even involved with anyone, much less thinking about getting married.
You're thinking about someone very seriously.
Hey, no way.
Don't you know you can't hide anything from your mother? Someone is on your mind tonight. If it isn't Beth, who is it?
Sheridan Crane. Beth and I ran into Hank and Sheridan at the Lobster Shack tonight.
You did?
Yeah, it was quite a surprise all the way around. Especially when we all wound up at the same table.
I hope you didn't give Sheridan a hard time.
Well, what kind of question is that, Mama? You know I'm nice to everyone. At least everyone who's nice to me.
I know, but it seems that the Cranes always seem to rub you the wrong way.
Because the Cranes think that they're better than everyone else in Harmony, and I won't bow down to them. I'm gonna try Hank again.
I hope you didn't get into an argument with Sheridan.
No, there was some third-rate magic act going on, and Sheridan wound up being part of the trick the magician wanted to perform.
What trick?
Disappearing act. She got into this coffin-like box, and he locked it.
What? I can't believe she would do that.
She obviously had second thoughts as she started screaming. Hank and I tried to get her out of the box, but the lid was stuck. I had to break it open with an axe. Sheridan was still upset when Hank and I got her out.
Mi pobrecita Sheridan.
And she was sobbing about something that happened and how she didn't mean to do it. I started thinking that it was something from her past. Now look, you've worked as the Crane housekeeper for a long time, Mama. Now, you know a lot about them. Now, you've known Sheridan Crane since she was a little girl. Now, is she covering anything up?
What kind of a question is that, Luis? Why would Sheridan be covering anything up?
Oh, it's just that Sheridan kept saying it over and over, that it wasn't her fault. What wasn't her fault? Do you know what Sheridan Crane meant, Mama? What is it that she didn't mean to do?
I cannot tell you why Sheridan said those things.
I was hoping you'd know.
Why does it concern you?
It's just like this riddle that I can't solve. I mean, for once, Sheridan didn't make me mad. She fascinated me.
I wouldn't think about it anymore, son. Leave the Cranes to themselves.
Maybe for now. I'm gonna go out for a walk or something. You want some ice cream or?
No, thank you. I'll see you in the morning.
All right.
Hey, Luis.
I just tried to call you.
Yeah, I haven't been back yet.
Yeah, I figured.
Look, man, I'm sorry I lost it with you outside the lobster shack earlier.
Forget it.
I just want you to know that it wasn't you. I was trying to protect Sheridan.
Hey, I said forget it.
Getting locked in that box really shook her up.
Like, I'm the one who's sorry. That's why I tried to call you. I mean, I shouldn't have asked her all those questions. It's bad timing.
Well, no harm done.
So what happened?
You mean with me and Sheridan when I took her home?
Hey. Well, that's your business. I mean, at dinner. Why was she screaming that it wasn't her fault, that she didn't mean it? Did she explain it to you?
No, but it was definitely on her mind. She hardly said a word all the way home.
Well, she must have said something about why she said all those things. Does it have something to do with her past?
That's what I asked her when we got back to her house.
What'd she say?
She didn't really give me much of an answer. I mean, I don't know. I figured it was her business, so I let it go. You're making way too much of this, Luis.
Look, I'm just curious.
Well, the way I see it, Sheridan didn't know what she was saying. It's like she was having a nightmare, you know? You say a few crazy things, and then you wake up, and you're like, what did that mean? Who knows? So who cares why she said what she said?
I care.
What difference does it make to you why Sheridan freaked out in that magician's box?
It's not like I'm gonna lose sleep over it.
Well, then why can't you drop it, Luis?
It's like I said, I'm curious. It's like a puzzle. A mystery I'd like to solve.
You always did remind me more of Sherlock Holmes than Patrick Ewing anyway.
I'd like to see you make that shot.
No problem. You know, you've always had an overactive imagination, even back in high
Are
school.
we gonna take a trip down memory lane here, or are you gonna shoot?
I'm setting up here.
It's gonna take all night.
You know, Sheridan was just frightened, you know, and plain and simple. She didn't think about what she was saying. She just said things, you know? It's no big deal.
Not bad.
You know, I mean, I'd probably say a few crazy things myself if I was in a situation that scared the hell out of me.
I guess.
You know, anyways, you're talking to the wrong person about this. You should be talking to your mom about this.
I already asked her. She said there was nothing she could tell me.
And your mom's honest to the bone. She never lies. Case closed, Sherlock.
Yeah, you're probably right. There's something about what Sheridan said that still bugs me.
You gotta give that cop's mind of yours a rest, Luis. Not everyone's a suspect.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but there's something about what went down with Sheridan tonight. There's something she's not telling us.
Like what?
A secret.
That's all in your mind, buddy.
You know, I don't think so. Once I get hooked on a mystery, I don't let it go until I solve it. And the question is, what is Sheridan Crane hiding, and why?